Hey everybody, I'm Recycled, and yeah, I think we're gonna do Fornival's quest because I like it, and he's right here, and he's a cool dude. But welcome back to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. Hey, Fornival, Forny.
Ah, Arisen, sir. I find myself in a situation most dire. I thought to sell some land I own to raise capital, but I must first evict those who live upon it. This typically requires a rather involved procedure, but times are dire, and I wish the current residents gone with all haste. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but from the Arisen. They are like to weigh it carefully. You are my best and final hope in this matter. Can I rely upon your aid?
Sure thing.
I wagered you'd agree, and I never lose a wager. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but if it were to come from the Arisen, they'd like to weigh it carefully.
Yeah, you said that exactly, almost in the same words.
Please convince the residents that leaving quickly is in the best interests of all.
Which you don't have to do. You can just end up paying for it yourself.
Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely.
Actually. So that is for people who like to use blast arrows to cheese stuff, which works awesome. I don't want to do that, but I might do a little of this. Like if we find ourselves in a situation or something. Oh, okay. And you can get another one from another quest. I don't really need shards, right? We're just gonna go to the Everfall. Yeah.
Any rarities? Right then.
You already know what to do? Are we tracking this? We're not.
Jasper won't have left the capital.
Yeah, he
Fornival's
won't.
tenants are somewhere within Grand Soren.
Yes, they are.
These stairs serve as a useful route in their own right. The
So
life
the
of
one
a
guy
salesman surely has its own trials.
stands around. Well, it's the middle of the night.
This must be an alehouse.
Yeah. So we should probably wait until the day.
Ought we adjust our inventory?
No, have your pick. What will it be? Understood.
There she is.
Sir, you have need of me? Fornival would have us quit his land? Oh, fie, but this is sudden. Had he even a whit of the Maker's decency, he'd give fair warning afore such a request. I beg of you, sir, grant me a little time to consider what you say. I would strive to have an answer for you shortly.
So we have to do
You might
that.
find shops selling weapons and sundries within. It's just the fellow.
What? Our landlord would drive us from our home?
Exactly. You get it.
Forget it. I won't go. I don't
That's
care
not
how
gonna
wealthy
work.
he is. He can't simply toss us out.
Actually.
I'll never leave. Ever. Not in 1,000 years.
Oh no, he's running away.
We'd like to find a pit.
And he
in the
didn't
craftsman's
agree.
quarter.
Wait. Whoa.
Seems this is where the merchants live. It is quite open.
Shit. No. Oh yeah, I got double vault. It was a dagger skill.
It must be somewhere nearby.
No. My mind is made up. Now stop chasing me. Just leave me be.
Perhaps the boy is shy. Let's speak with him again.
This shop will see to your hair.
Twill be
Should you
easier
ever mind
going.
to have it
We must
Searching in this
seize young
area
Pip
now.
as one would a foe, ere he give us the slip.
Not so fast.
You don't give up, do you? And I was taught that Arisen were friends of the weak. What does it matter? Even I can, and any who cross Fornival find work hard to come by.
You get it.
And Father isn't like to stand against one so powerful. What choice do we have? Well, so be it. I dare say I won't miss that pigsty of a home besides. Now, if there's nothing else, pray leave me be.
Now we need only convince Sarah.
But she said she needs more time. We never talked to the husband.
Forgive me, sir, but my mind is yet awhirl with the matter. I need more time.
There's something you have to do. Where's the dude
Have you equipment to enhance?
that stands right around here? There's that guy, but he has a different quest. Yeah, I remember having this problem before.
I'll take
Like,
that.
he just wouldn't show up, so I was standing around in this area for a
this?
long time. Jasper. Well, where is he? So apparently he shows up at noon. So you get to sit here and watch your shadow. And then at noon, he'll appear. But basically, you're forced to sleep until morning and then wait. Because if you slept until night, well, then you'll be waiting even longer. Don't talk to me. Yeah, we're getting plenty enough XP as it is. Although eventually we will do that quest in post-game. But honestly, at level 30, we'll be eligible to wield a weapon from Bitter Black. Tier 1, of course. Whatever they call them. Rarity level 1. And there are better weapons we can get, you know, without going into Bitter Black. But, you know, if we can do it, then what's the point? I guess we'll go there at level 30. And if it's too hard and we can't pull anything out of there, then we'll just get them the normal way. Like, from Madeline, probably. Since it seems both Caxton and Madeline sell magic bows. That's fine with me. And we'll be sure to get daggers, although I think Caxton sells those too. Well, the armor's different. There he goes. Oh, other
You
way.
ought to sell.
Yes, how may I aid you, sir? Aye, we pay tariff on Fornival's land. Oh, wants us gone, does he? I wager it's not so simple a proposition as all that. I know Fornival's the law on his side, but I'm loath to simply up and go at his command. It's a hard decision, sir, and not one I'd make alone. I've a wife and son. They should get word of this afore all else. They're off about the town, though where I don't know. Perhaps you could find them and explain the matter? I would hear their thoughts ere I make any decision.
Didn't we just do that?
It seems my wife and child are as yet undecided. I'll not press on without their consent.
I swore to you an answer, and I know you come for it. But please, for pity's sake, just a bit more time.
I wonder if we have to talk to Fornival again? If we can find him. Apparently they actually need time.
Sarah's like to have
Perhaps
gathered
Sarah
her
has
thoughts.
changed
Are your
her
travel
thinking.
preparations complete?
Well, hello.
Come on.
You have the Maker's patience, sir, and I thank you for it. I've made up my mind. Though it twists my heart to breaking, we are in no place to defy Fornival's will. I am my husband's wife in all things. Pray, tell him I will follow whatever path he chooses.
We've secured their consent. Hello, let's speak
Oh,
to Jasper.
but damn Jasper isn't here, so we have to wait again. He comes from outside of town. But I don't suppose he actually, like, appears there. No, he doesn't. The marker
There's
points
a
to
freight
bitter black.
convoy not far from here. Come, we'll join them.
Oh, we're doing this?
Took longer than I thought.
Grand Sorin,
I've a bad
the beating heart of
Arms
all
at the ready.
Grances.
What the hell?
We share these things with traveling peddlers, guardsmen.
Did I shoot the cow? Or was that the monster?
We're too few! Fall back! All of you! Even in numbers, a weak number to win.
Oh, what the? Wait. Were we given this quest? Droblast? I have some.
Those to the head work well.
It didn't work. I died. Maybe we shouldn't have gone outside. Wait.
There's a freight convoy not far from here. Come, we'll join them.
Oh, great.
Took longer than I thought.
Grand Sorin, the beating heart.
Well,
of all
anyway.
Arms at the ready.
The Duke's burden is great.
Why is this happening?
Doing his duties as sovereign.
I want to fire flames!
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling. It's fire!
I'll rid us of the sun!
We're too few! Fall back, all of you!
Fire's blaze!
There it is. You have to get it in the head? Ugh, it's not the time to do that. And the wing beats. If I just had immolate. Oh, this is awful. Oh, it's just sour? Yeah. Well, not that I needed it.
My support. Mounted every takes to the sky.
I'll follow its blade!
What the hell? And no one gave me a quest to kill a griffin.
Fell an ox, and we'll have ample store of meat for an emergency.
A representative of my kind looks after the rift entrance in Grand Sorin.
Forget it. I don't want to kill the ox.
Is a weakling still.
You know, it's great that you can do that. I just wish you would do it like more often. You're not gonna get away.
Should change the state.
Master?
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
I'll take that.
Yeah, so she's first utilitarian, and then
This looks interesting.
medicant. What is she? I don't remember. Utilitarian and either medicant or mitigator. Or mitigator and medicant. But I guess what that means is she'll buff us, but only if we're like close enough that it's more obvious than her second priority.
A good start to any task is talking with others.
And I kind of wish she would just buff me all the time.
The Duke's burden is great. Between his duties as sovereign and the world.
Is it noon?
The mild weather year-round makes
Can we look at the
Francis
shadows and
well-suited
tell?
for human life.
I don't know. Well, the whole city's kind of crooked.
Perhaps we ought simply buy the land from Fornival and be done with it. This
We could
way
do
leads on
that.
to the encampment.
So I looked it up. The deal with the Griffin is that that should have happened to me by now because I've done so many playthroughs of this game. But actually, that's the first time I've ever seen that. And if it happens, it means that griffins can spawn. But if that doesn't happen, and it doesn't always happen, then you have to wait until griffins show up as part of the story. All right, well, after a ton of waiting, here he comes.
If what you say is true, sir, I have my family's support. However, something of the matter troubles me. If we abandon our home to Fornival, he'll lend no support while we search for another. Without funding, we've no way to secure new lodging, nor to live. Might you aid us, sir? I know it madness to ask such of the Arisen, yet I've nowhere else to turn. That it comes to this shames me beyond measure, but I pray you, show us mercy.
Yeah, we'd have more money if we were playing the game properly. So, sure.
As my family consents and expenses are covered, I've no cause to gainsay the decision. Fie on Fornival for this. Someday he'll face the Maker and be made to stand for a host of ills. He can purchase the land we trod, but I'll be hung and damned before I give him favor.
We have their consent. Let's bring word to Fornival.
It's going through the weird alley.
What news, Arisen? They agreed to leave. Wonderful. Requesting your aid was indeed the proper course. Now the land may be sold without delay. You have done me a great service this day. I pray that this is but the beginning of a long and prosperous partnership between you and I. Any rarities to sell? Right then.
Oh, but he paid us. And we ended up with more money than we started with.
Well met, sir. Then the gatherings of salvation did have sinister purpose. 'Tis a grave shame the Elysians slipped our snare. We shall redouble our vigilance here to keep the city safe. I fear you are as like a target as Grand Soren, though. Pray, be wary, Arisen. For now, I leave you with my thanks.
And so, we can go and see the Duke now. Although we wouldn't be able to do any of the other quests for the worm hunt. But I don't care.
It would be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours.
We're done.
This is a high honor, Arisen. See you do not take it lightly. Here are the details. Wondrous tidings, Arisen. The Duke is to grant you an audience. His Grace wishes to commend you for your valor and your service to the land. Know, however, that any errand you have taken on will be left to another to complete. You will also be asked to return your writ of permission to join the hunt. If you have aught left undone, pray tend to it afore you come to see the Duke, sir.
We're good.
I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace will put an end to any current tasks, and you will be asked to return your license to the worm hunt. Knowing that, are you prepared to see His Grace now?
Sure.
You are quite certain? No tasks left incomplete? No need for the license to the hunt?
Well, we could still do those, just not in this playthrough.
Understood. Then pray, enter the castle, sir. A guide awaits within to see you to His Grace.
I cannot accompany you to the Duke.
Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of court. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favour with the leviathans within. Oh, tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Look at the brave knight. Look at this guy.
Well, anyway.
I fear your crown outshines my own. By my command, every road in Grancis shall be open to you henceforth as a member of the Worm Hunt. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
We have to leave. We can meet her, but we don't have to. Except we don't leave.
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
Aldous.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen? Aldous Ludric Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a Chamberlain in the Duke's court. As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache, but I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.
I always called him Alduus. So now we have to go back in. Except it's not awkward this time. And we can pick up our first required quest to continue the storyline. But I'm going to cut it here. So, if you've been watching, thanks. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. And I realize now, like, as an archer, since my primary weapon is the bow, it doesn't really matter how big I am. Like, if you do melee, it matters because it affects your reach. But, like, I have daggers, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, Fornival's quest is really good. Fornival's quest is really good. Fornival's quest is really good. He's coming toward me. He's coming toward me.
Most like.
I think, I mean, we can do this quest later on, but, I don't know. It's a lot of fun.